Excuse me, is there a woman waiting at the bar? Someone average height, dark hair, or perhaps doing a puzzle?
There's a drunk Chinese guy.
Well, if I'm still here in an hour, buy him a drink on me.
Can I get you another glass of wine?
I don't know if I should. I don't want to be drunk when I go home alone.
Got stood up, huh?
It's no big deal. It's just a blind date.
Are you worried your date came, saw you, and left?
Whoa!
I've got bad news. The Chinese guy left.
If it was meant to be, it's meant to be.
Look, you got stood up. Who cares? We're going to show you a good time. Sit and relax. In fact, let me bring you a crab cake appetizer on the house.
Wow, free crab cakes. Well, that's nice. Although I was hoping to have sex tonight.
Ooh.
Just the crab cakes.
What are you doing? Are you trying to get him to stay? Because you can't do that.
Just get out of here, okay?
What? I'm sorry, what's going on?
Okay, the waiters have a little pool going. We have a bet on how long it'll take before you give up and go home.
What? You're making money off my misery?
Well, if you stay till 9:20, I am.
This is unbelievable. I have never been so insulted in my life. Now, if you'll wrap up my free crab cakes, I'll be on my way.
Last year, yes, he got dumb. So he got dumb in his day. His day didn't come. So that's called dumb. So if we're trying to put another word here, so put the word dumb. Dumb. Okay. We put the word dumb. Very nice. So, dumb. That's the idea. Dumb. Okay? Hello again and welcome back from the break. Hi again. Okay. So, took a short break and we continue in the second. Now, the first topic we've done from relations. We've done talking about relations, expressions about relations, and lots of things about relations. Okay? Now, so let's talk about another one. Another topic. Now, before talking about this topic, I need to show you a video first. Because, like, you know, you will understand from the video, but I need you to see the video first before we start talking about that. Okay? It's a motivational video. So, let's start by the motivational video.
I would rather die than not go to the gym. I think a lot of people that are successful use death as an analogy, not because they really want to die or because if they failed, they'd be like, oh my God, and they'd kill themselves, but rather because they don't leave, there's no other possibility. So when someone says, I'd rather die,
Okay, let's start with it. Okay, bottom line, I'll sum up what's the video. The video is about like this. Okay. Now, how many times have you tried to succeed? How many times? So, succession. So to succeed, how many times have you actually tried to do your best to succeed? How many times have you asked yourself, what are the qualities of success? Okay, so that's a good question. So how many times have you tried to succeed? I guess your answer would be a lot. A lot of times I've tried to succeed in my life and find something. So the question here is, what is success? That's a good question. What is success? Now, what's the meaning of the word success? What can we understand from the word success? So what is success? Okay. So to answer this question, let's pause.
We've all been brainwashed by the media, by our peers, by our parents, by our mentors, teachers, to achieve this thing called success. And no one ever defines success for us, right? You could look up the definition of it in a dictionary. That would do large injustice to you. Because success is really a random, arbitrary thing. If you think about words, what are words? They're meanings of association. They're just ideas, thoughts that we learn to attach to a concept that's different in everybody's eyes. If you're going to achieve something, you must have a firm grasp on what exactly that is. So what is success? That's the first step. So let me give you my definition. Success is not money. It is not clothes. It is not cars. It is not materialistic items. Those are simply rewards of habits of successful people. Success is the magnitude of the beneficial footprint that you leave on society. How many people do you have an effect on? And what type of impact do you have? So a man who makes a lot of money but neglects his children, who neglects his family, who neglects his peers, has a very limited impact on especially those who matter most. And so his success level is far diminished from what he could be. It's far diminished from someone who has achieved a lot but had a major impact in forming their children, in shaping their peers, in shaping their spouse. So success is really the idea of the magnitude of your effect, how large it is, and the type of effect, how positive it is. So why do we look up to people? We look up to certain people who have achieved a certain realm. And usually it's in a profession that's a mere focus of what you have your eyes on, right? So if you like sports, you view athletes as being successful, the pinnacle of success. And so they're concepts. They're ideas relative to you. And my offering to you, to open your eyes up to what success is in your realm by looking inward, not outward. From the biases of the media, from your parents, from your peers, from your teachers, who are all trying to shape you in a way to live their definitions, their perspectives, what they intend their life to have looked like, as this crystal staircase, as if they were molding you to live in their shoes, because you are young and have future, and they are merely caught up in their way. And so they think that that time has passed, that they no longer have the ability, the resources to be able to achieve that level. So they try to influence you into their way, whether that's to force you to go to certain educational realms, open your eyes to what you want, to what you are to achieve, to establish where you are right now, and to create a plan of action to lead you in that direction of success. And if you're good at something, you don't need people to tell you that you're good at it. It just emanates off as energy, this feeling that we are inspired by. And we're inspired by people who lead by example, not who tell us what to do, but who rather show us the path. How do you get a horse to drink water? You don't take his horse's head and shove it down there, right? You drink, the horse sees how vibrant and healthy you are and how you're not thirsty anymore. And so it drinks because it wants to follow. And you can take or leave my definition for how you want it. And that's the point. The idea is for you to create your own definition, for you to draw up your own experience. Take advice that you hear in and internalize it within. Look within yourself, right? So you might find this useful, so adopt it towards your own. And the reason why my definition is the way it is because of my experiences. So I gauge society. I look at it and I try to see who society idolizes, who we glorify, we as people. Michael Jordan, for instance, many people think he's successful. Oprah is successful. Bill Gates. When you look at it in one layer, it's that they're the best in their profession, best at a particular craft. But when you look at it really deep, and you understand why are they successful, it's not because they have money or power. There are a lot of people who have money and power who you've never heard of, and you may not think they're successful. They have millions of people drawn to them based on this impact, emanating energy that, wow, she did this. She created this empire out of nothing. She is an inspiration. She could do it. I can do it. With hard work and focus and consistency and pouring my heart and soul into something that I can really look up to her in a way because she's speaking out to me. That's success. How beneficial is that effect on you? But it starts with your inner circle. A deadbeat father is not a success in my eyes, no matter how much wealth he accumulates, because there was not a day that goes by in that man's life that he doesn't really reflect and think, and it eats at his soul that he wasn't there for his child. Your inner circle is the most important, and then you grow and expand from there. And so the idea is for you to create your own experience in terms of you looking internally within. And so when your parents give you advice and tell you paths to lead down, roads to go down, or your peers are influencing you, let me leave it like this. Your parents, mentors, and teachers are older, are wiser, regardless of what you think, that they may not understand you. They have a lot more experience under their belt. For instance, if you're 20 years old and your parents are 40, they have double the life that you have in terms of living, experiencing things that you've never experienced. They were your age once. They had urges like you did, right? So they understand that hard work is important, but it's important to focus that hard work on where your heart is telling you to go. That's the important part, which your parents really do not know unless you've had deep conversations and communicated with them back and forth on this. But if you felt a lack of expression or your parents weren't apt to listening to you in terms of your heart, then there's going to be a disconnect there, right? So my offering to you is this. Take certain people's values over others. Internalize it. Always look within yourself, within your heart, within your soul about what that wants. If you want to be a doctor and you really visualize that, that's where you want to be, you bet your butt you need to go to medical school to get that degree. Right? But there are certain things that maybe you do want to be. You envision yourself as this business owner. You have to really look and analyze, is this education, this degree, is it going to be important to my goals and my happiness? Now, sometimes you have to go through pain to become who you want to be. You have to go through pain to get there. But there's good pain and there's bad pain. There's bad pain that eats at your soul if that's not what you wanted. There's good pain if you're going to get a reward from it that you want. And that's the important distinguishing factor that you have to have. So you always need to analyze it as to who you want to be, where you are right now, and what path you have to take to get there.
So after this motivational video, now I guess we know what is success. Success is what you want to do in life, what you want to do in general. Now let's talk about this word again. Now let's talk about it, and there is something important about this word. Now the pronunciation of this word, we have it in a different way. For example, in lots of places, lots of people, they pronounce it success. Not success, it's success. Okay? So it's not success, no, success, 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 success. So after this video we understood what's the meaning of success. Now let's go to some qualities of success. Okay? So let's go for some of the qualities. Some qualities of success. Success. So, what's number one? Okay, it's loading. Okay. Now, so the first quality is sincerity. Sincerity. Sincerity coming from being sincere. Now, be sincere in all of your actions. Be honest about your action. You know, like be open, be genuine, you know, like be honest. Don't lie, don't deceive people. Don't try to deceive people. You know what means deceive? Deceive when you try to trick someone. So don't try to deceive, don't try to do something to impress others. Like you remember when we were talking about my friend, he wanted to impress girls. So you see, that's deceiving, that's impressing someone. So just be yourself. So sincerity means you be yourself. So that's sincerity. And actually do whatever you feel. What you feel is right, do it. Okay? Pay attention to the values and beliefs and the ethics. Okay? You will be surprised how people accept you when you stop trying to be someone else. Meaning, like for example, some people are trying to be famous. Why? Okay, why don't you just try to be you? It's easier. Now, go next. Now, wholehearted. Wholehearted person is an enthusiastic person. Enthusiasm means what? Enthusiasm means that that person has energy and positive energy, and like that person is supportive. That's a wholehearted person. Okay? Go next. Okay, a wholehearted person, and the first one was sincerity. Now, honest. Be honest. Tell the truth and speak the truth. Be honest in your dealing with yourself or with others, and when others interact with you, just be honest. Be yourself. Okay, be someone that everyone respects. Be someone that everyone is trying to be a friend of. Don't forget your ethics. Don't forget your morals. Don't forget the honor, and lots of things. Now let's continue. Okay, we said honest, wholehearted, sincerity. So these are qualities of success. Qualities of success, they help you to succeed. Always, everyone is looking for succeed. Succeeding is not easy. So succeeding is very important. So to succeed in anything, you need to do the best you have. Now, heartfelt. The meaning of heartfelt, when you do something for someone. Do something like, okay, they do something for you. Okay, now let me think about it like this. Okay, when you do something for someone, or they do something for you, let you like somehow, when you turn emotional, you be open, express your emotions toward them. When you're a heartfelt person, like for example, if you appreciate what they do, so tell them that you appreciate it. That's very important. Now let's go next. Okay, so we have heartfelt person, wholehearted person, honest person, sincere person. Also, we have hearty person. Hearty coming from heart. Okay, the person who is honest. Hearty is another word for honest person. Honest how? Honest in word. That person you like to be with, that person is sincere, he never lies, he speaks honest, he's genuine with you. So this kind of personality will help you to succeed. Because succeeding in anything, to succeed, like pay attention that you cannot succeed alone. So you need people. So these things, being genuine to people, being honest, being yourself, our people, that will help you a lot succeed. Why? Because you're not lying, you're not trying to impress anyone. No, you're just thinking about what you should do to succeed. Okay? Go next. Okay. Now talk party or hard person. Honest person, genuine person. One more. First one, sincerity. And as we agreed before, it's not succeed, it's succeed. Humility, okay. Now, let's try to explain this one. Humility means a person who is modest, a humble person. You remember from characteristics, we talked about humble and modest. So that's humility. Humility, don't live life thinking that you're better than anyone. You're not better than anyone. Don't try to be better than anyone. Try to be better according to yourself. Remember the proactive thing we thought about it? We thought about proactive, that means be the change you want to be. Be the change you want. Like you want some people to change. Change yourself first. That's better. Understand? Now, go next. Slide. Okay, so talk about humility, we talked about wholehearted, we talked about the haughty, we talked about the honest person, talked about the sincere person, genuine person. We said that we took taken before modest, humbleness, we took before in the previous session, that these are the words, okay? And personal integrity. Personal integrity. Now, this here, you need always to follow your heartfelt value. Remember heartfelt? Heartfelt be general. And trust your value. Value and ethics, the good morals. Never lie, never steal, never let situation with anyone like change your mind. You know, for example, you're an honest person and everyone lies. Who cares? Be honest. Stay honest, okay? Don't try to follow people, because we have two kinds of people. We have followers and very nice leaders. So be the leader you want. Like for example, everyone is dreaming to have some specific success in his life. Try to be that success. Try to create that success, because success starts by you, actually. Okay? Now let's go next. Next. Okay? Okay, it's loading. So, personal integrity, we said always follow your heartfelt values and never let a situation or anyone steer you away from what you're doing. Stay what you're doing. Civility. Civility means what? Respect. Civility means respect. Okay? Now, if you are a respectful person, everyone will respect you and you succeed in your life. That's the first, actually, step of doing anything in a correct way. Succeeding in your life. Okay? So, like, let me tell you something. What's more important than, for example, someone who is nice, someone who you like to listen to, someone who is like trying to be your role model always? Role model, you know what's the word role model? Role model, like the person who always you look up for. So civility here is graciousness and respect go a long way in life. So you need to be respectful. What is more, actually, they are viral. Okay? When people see you doing, like, being respectful or something like that, people try to do like you. So now we've reached the point of success. Okay? Now, let's go next. Okay. Sound. Sound here is not the word sound as the sound we hear. No. Sound here, like a sound person who shows good judgment in life. And a sane person, a wise person, you know. Don't let like emotions and bridges like cloud your judgment. Like for example, don't try to like take decisions while you're angry. Okay? So don't try to take decisions while you're angry. It's not healthy, it's not good for you. A whole person who is the focused person who is focused on what he wants to achieve in life, which is very important. We need to be focused. We need always to be focused on what we want to do in life. Okay, let's go next. Courtesy. Courtesy means practice good manners, you know, the good values, the good things in your life. Practice them and be them, okay? And also here we have wisdom. Gain the wisdom from inside you. Try to be wise. Try to think about things before doing them. That's a very important thing. Let's go next. Okay. Now, we have a video. Let's try to play it. Okay, apparently there's a problem with the video. Anyway, so we talked about how to be successful and how to be like that. Okay. So today we talked about relations. We talked about some qualities of success. Okay. I hope it was useful for you, and I will see you in the future. Thank you very much for attending. Okay, it was a pleasure meeting you all. I hope it was useful for you all, and I hope to see you around, see you in the future, inshallah. This was Ahmed Rakat from the Academy of Professional Training of the Academy, and we'll see you in the future.